so Larry is doing really, really well. He is growing, he's very active, and this is just at room temperature. Like, I haven't had to use any special lighting or heat mat, and also he's not actually placed near a window. He's actually quite far into a room and not by a window at all. So even just in a general bedroom, sea monkeys do really, really well. Now, you may be wondering what the hell that is in the background. That is a clay eye I made because I was doing some art and I was trying to test out how I could make an eye out of clay, and yes, at a certain angle it does look like something different, but it's definitely an eye. It's just ignore it. It's just there. So food wise, there is still some food floating at the surface of the water, and this has been quite a few days, so it shows you really don't need that much food when you're putting in the food for the first time, because it's lasting for ages. Whilst just filming Larry, I did notice a little sea monkey, so I genuinely thought we were just going to have Larry, but it appears we've got a second one, so that is awesome. You may also be able to see it swim past the light. So Larry's at the surface of the water, but we keep being able to see like a shadow, and I'm pretty sure that's a new one because it must be going past the light near the bottom of the tank. This is actually a really handy setup, but if you don't have this, you could probably recreate it by shining just a torch through your tank. I'm pretty sure Larry is definitely a male since he has this like massive head, which I believe the part is actually called a labrum, possibly. But yeah, that is definitely something that male fairy shrimp usually have, or brine shrimp, whatever they are. There's a tinier one! Oh my god! There's another tiny one! I'm so excited, as you can tell. So yes, we have a third sea monkey, and they now kind of look like the portrait that's on the front of the tank. Well, they don't look like them because they're just kind of creepy, but you know, you see what I mean. It's like a little family here. Also, the two new ones need a name, so I went back to the try-ups video, went to the comment section and chose 2 new names for them, and the names are going to be Fifi and Barbara. So this is the smallest one, Fifi, and at this stage of their life you could just think, oh, it's just a water flea, like it doesn't look like anything unless you look close enough, and when I've got my macro lens out you can actually see that it is definitely a sea monkey. By the way, all this stuff floating around is either food or waste products. Like, sea monkeys tend to molt and I think that starts to float around. But if you remember in an earlier episode I was on about plasma free, and I believe that sachet actually gets rid of all of this stuff. So at the top of the tank, Larry keeps swimming around in circles, and as you can see he is definitely a male. I decided to add a little bit of food because the food was getting low and I didn't want Barbara and Larry to attack Fifi, because I think that's what happened with Alan and Mavis. I don't really know for sure, but you know, if you ever have these, if you run out of food, they can seem to attack each other. Fun fact though, fairy shrimp or sea monkeys or whatever these are tend to suck the water through filters and eat the particles that they strain out of the water. This includes bacteria, algae and a number of other things that I cannot pronounce at the moment. So this explains what Larry keeps doing at the top and bottom of the tank. Now, this video may seem a little bit short, but trust me, I have some really awesome footage for the next episode, so stick around for that. And I hope you've enjoyed this, and thank you for watching.